football.
But can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
Vaughn penetrates and makes the stop at the 34.
Richard Vaughn read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
Walker catches the hard throw, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Curtis Walker has no one around to stop him, and what are the defenders doing out there?
What? I mean, were they thinking he'd drop it?
Apparently they weren't even thinking at all. Makes you wonder how far away he are from substitutions in that secondary.
He caught it short of the marker, but found a way to move the ball into first down territory.
That's a huge play on 3rd down. Otherwise, they'd have to kick it.
Duncan takes him down back at the 41. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Curtis Walker made a move outside, but the throw and catch just weren't happening. Tough luck.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter 3rd down is an easier 3rd down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Ball airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 32. Touchdown!
Johnson makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
That is why he's on your football team. He took advantage of the coverage, made the catch, and added 6 more to the books.
You know, Dan, there are players who impact a game, and there are players who flat out score touchdowns. He does both.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Barber kicks it away. Redmond fields the kickoff at the 9. Caught hard at the 29. The Flights send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Lyons takes the sack at the 24.
Marty Lyons gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Moon throws a big high lob, and it's tipped incomplete.
This is what I want. Gun. Straight 50 AZ cross.
3rd down from the shotgun.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand.
Simpson has this one fly off his fingertips incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Mike Simpson broke, and the ball was almost there. Just a couple inches short, or that would have been a completion.
That would have given them the first down of a 3rd and very, very long. A potential big play, but only potential.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker to have it drawn up right, but just not get it executed.
Tackled at the 41.
Terry Supernack didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Rhinos got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 41-yard line. Intercepted. Forced out at the 44.
Jeffrey Goodwin bags the ball after his teammate tips it his way. That's great coordinated D. Nice pick. I'm not saying they practiced that in preseason, but I did see some volleyball nets around training camp.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 46, forced out at the 38.
Okay, people. Ace 50 tight end, Y out.
Collins grabs the rope right side and loses yards on that one.
Brian Jones keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Pow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's his third tackle of the game.
All right, big play. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Tony Green read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Ellis gets the ball and punts it away. The Rhinos stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 4-yard line. Duncan tackles him for a short loss.
Larry Duncan read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Brought down, and that will be a safety. Bauman boots a pretty short one. 35, brought down at the 42. The Flight have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 42-yard line. Ryan tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Rufus Ryan came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Here comes the toss.
Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 42, pushed out at the 50. Third down, both tight ends left. Collins will get the carry on third down, and heads left.
Marty Lyons brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down.
They only need a couple here.
Ellis gets ready to punt it away.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go.
Ellis takes the snap and punts it away. Jukes tackled at the 18.
Terry Superman got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
This is what I want. Tight triple, strong G talk.
The Rhinos take the field and will start out at their own 18-yard line. Brewski gets the toss and runs into traffic. Knocked out of bounds at the 24. Second down, one man back. Brewski loses 2, and that will bring up third down.
Brad Van Pelt targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. Walker makes the nice catch, and they get the first on third and long.
Curtis Walker has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Brewski gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Brewski has his number called on second down and picks up a couple.
We're going with iPro 90Z quick out.
reception is made. It is, however, short of the markers. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 5 yard penalty.
Chris Dolman had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so we got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Sanders forces him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Sanders had his man dead to rights, badgered him towards the sidelines, then physically tossed him out of bounds.
That's his second tackle so far. Ball really rifles this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Brewski takes it across the line of scrimmage and picks up a couple.
Wayne Brewski had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Dowie takes the hit in the backfield at the 41.
Chelsea Gallion targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long. Johnson catches it left sideline and is at the 30. Chased down at the 26.
I'm on today. Just keep me to the right spot, and I'm going to find you.
Ball lets it go to the right side, and the ball is caught at the 28. Stopped at the 25.
Wayne Brewski used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Tasker pitches it over the middle and tries to get free. Touchdown!
Steve Tasker makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Feels mighty good to be in front, don't it, boys?
Barber boots it away. Redmond fields it way back at the 9. Dragged down at the 32. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding. And ready, set, 10-yard penalty. Spot on the foul. First down.
Victor Williamson held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
The Flight come out and find themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 19-yard line. Moon tips it to the left sideline, and it's complete, and he can run. Forced out at the 29.
Dennis Greer just evicted the ball carrier from the playing field like he owed back rent. They got a few yards, but were they worth the pain, buddy?
Peter, they gave up a bundle and allow a second and short situation.
Yeah, the offense holds all the cards.
Collins carries it for the 6th time and searches for a hole. Chases him down and drops him back at the 27. Moon throws it to the left sideline, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We got to hold him here. You heard the...
Ellis lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Oh, yeah, this one's mine.
Ellis takes the snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 40.
Terry Supernall.
Didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Rhinos passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their 40-yard line. Pod chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down. Ball threw that one away. Incomplete pass. Ball throws this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 44. Eventually tackled at the 40. First down with a split backfield. Brewski punches this one left of center and will gain close to 6.
Chris Haynes used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Ball just rifles this one, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
You ain't forgetting anybody today, are you? Hey, man.
Johnson catches the lob over the middle, and he picks up 9.
Johnson had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
It takes a lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good.
Brewski carries it off the toss and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down. Brewski gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 8. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Flipping number 46. Offense. Repeat third down.
Joe Ames got the cuff slapped on him for clipping his man on that play. You cannot hit a guy in the back like that.
Here's the place they didn't want to be. Looking at a third and long situation.
That penalty was a killer. It just makes so much harder to get things done.
Ball fires this one over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Wayne Brewski had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Barber kicks from 40 yards out, and he knocks it through the uprights.
Lance Barber sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
Barber kicks it away. Redmond fields the kickoff at the 10. Tackled at the 28.
Kari Redmond got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The flight comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. Collins gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down. Up the first down.
Nick Collins played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Redmond makes the catch on the right sideline and is at the 50. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run. Second down, trying to the Flight take their first time out.
We need a big chunk here, boys. This ain't gonna be easy.
Boone makes the pass, and the reception's made at the 36, and he's stopped right there. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and less than a yard. Epstein launches the 53-yard attempt, and it's no good, short of the goalposts. The Rhinos are looking for some separation before the half and will start this drive at their 44-yard line. Ball throws this one deep. The Rhinos take their first time out.
You're supposed to be the one making big plays, not them. Come on, let's find our rhythm.
Walker hauls in the pass, and that's a touchdown.
Curtis Walker had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Barber sends it downfield. Redmond catches it back at the 7. Tackled at the 28.
Kari Redmond received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Flight take the field with the clock at 19. Boone throws a heater right sideline, and it's good for a gain of 8. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Charlie Smith was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First down, the clock is stopped at 4. Boone lets it go deep down the right side, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 19. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Rhinos enjoying a lead, 31-16.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
Well, here's a look at our halftime stats, and as you can see, it paints a pretty clear picture. The Flight look great on the stat sheet, but they are behind on the field. They might have to change their approach. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Collins got the carry here, and once he found the lane, he was off. A 55-yard touchdown for the home team. The Flight strike first and go up by 7. The Rhinos come right back. Number 85 came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 41-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. Trying to answer back. Game tied, 7-all. Simpson had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. The Rhinos, end of the first quarter, number 85 was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 59-yard touchdown for the visitors. Game tied, 14-all. Goodwin is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. Still late in the first, all at their own 2-yard line. Gallion would break through with a big play here as he shot through the line and was able to wrap his man up in the end zone for a safety. Midway through the second, the Rhinos back by 2. Baugh would find his target on this one. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 5. The Rhinos, late in the second quarter, Barber is called upon to attempt the field goal, and this one is true. A 40-yard field goal. The Rhinos up 24-16. Moon would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Late into the second quarter, Baugh is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. A 37-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. Coming up on the end of the half, the Flight behind by 15. Supernaw would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. And that will do it. The Flight are down at the half, 31-16.
All right, good work, partner.
The Rhinos get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 31-16. Now let's get to the game. Epstein boots the second half kickoff away. Watkins fields the second half kickoff at the 6. Dragged down at the 27.
Curtis Walker
Was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Rhinos come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Merrill Hodge stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get there, but they were hoping for more.
Waters takes the hit in the backfield at the 26.
Charlie Waters targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game. Ball sings it to the right side, and the ball's caught at the 30, and he's stopped right there. Goodwin was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Oh, yeah, punter.
Bauman gets the ball and punts it away. Tackled at the 36.
Man, there's still plenty of time.
The Flight were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. They'll start at their 36-yard line. Picked up about 12, and that brings up first down.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 81 yards on 11 carries.
Watch out! Watch out!
Vaughn bats this one at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Pass interference. First down.
Brian Jones manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
Moon throws this on a rope, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Damon James was wide open on that play. Makes you wonder if the defensive coordinator wants to keep his job or not.
It's about time. 3 incompletions in a row before they finally connect.
Yeah, perseverance can be both a blessing and a curse. They finally got that one to him, but boy, did it take some effort.
Rathman catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Tackled at the 33.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Moon fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference. First down.
Dennis Greer slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
Five on the play clock. James catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Damon James snatched it out of the air without any challenge from the defense, Dan. You know, my grandmother could have covered him better.
Let's see if he can elevate his concentration from here on out. So far, he's been playing very weak.
Yeah, he had 2 dropped passes in this game already. Might this catch put him back on track? We'll see.
Collins has his number called on 2nd down and barely picks up the 1st down. Simpson makes the catch. Touchdown!
Late hit, number 37.
Steve Blakely is way late here on this hit. What was he thinking? Check it out. Oh yeah, that's unnecessary roughness. No excuse for a late hit like that.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Epstein kicks it off. Walker takes it at the 10. Tackled at the 31.
Curtis Walker took the pint-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
The Rhinos will begin the drive at their 31-yard line. Brewski picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Randall McDaniel used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Brewski gets the call again, and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
Ball throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made. It is, however, short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Johnson got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
They didn't need much. They got even less.
Not a good push on that play at all.
It'll be 4th down. Bauman gets the snap and punts it away. Caught hard at the 24.
Alvin Richardson didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The flight got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Collins has his number called on 1st down and searches for a hole. Briggs brings him down behind the line at the 23. Briggs penetrates and makes the stop at the 19.
Brian Briggs makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row. Boone airs this one to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 22. The Rhinos will start this drive all the way back at the 22-yard line. Dolman drills him for a loss at the 25.
Chris Dolman targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Brewski gets the handoff and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 25. No good. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Damon James ran a quick route into the short area but couldn't haul the ball in. Dan, you'd think they could have completed that one.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. When we don't convert, it really hurts.
It's through the goalposts and good.
Lance Barber sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pike.
Barber
Sends it downfield.
Redmond
Fields the kickoff at the 13.
dragged down at the 34.
Kari Redmond took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The flight must feel like they need to score this timeout. This drive will start at their 34-yard line. Collins will get the carry on first down and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Nick Collins was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Great play, and now we'll have plenty of options on what to try next.
Collins takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 48. First down. Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 46. Knocked out of bounds at the 45. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 2.
Tony Tolbert had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Takes it for his 17th carry and will lose about a yard here. We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 2.
Tony Tolbert had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Loses 2, and that brings up second down.
Dennis Greer targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Finally dropped at the 30. That will bring up first down. Brings up second down. James catches the hard throw and is well past the markers for a first down. Wait a minute, we have a flag down on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Roughing the passer. Number 54.
Brian Jones doesn't make contact with the quarterback on this play until well after the play is over. You can't get away with that. Oh yeah, definitely a late hit. That's roughing the passer for sure, and the refs, they like to protect quarterbacks in this league.
With all of these penalties here, Peter, they are doing half of the offense's work on this drive.
Absolutely. Look at the defensive coordinator down there. Looks like he's ready to explode or something.
Collins will get the carry on first down and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 2.
Lyons takes the hit in the backfield at the 3.
Marty Lyons targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Rhinos enjoying the lead, 34-23.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and that moves them from the goal line.
That will bring up 4th and goal. Epstein with a 23-yarder, and this one is up and in. Epstein boots it away. Walker catches it back at the 9. Dragged down at the 31.
Curtis Walker was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Rhinos send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 31-yard line. Brewski gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, tight end to the left. Ball throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Johnson got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter 3rd down play, but not much.
Well, maybe even a little shorter. There was some room to run there.
Johnson takes the catch out to the left, and the ball's loose. Down at the 44. Coach Spradling is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it.
After review, the receiver did have possession and is therefore ruled a fumble. The Rhinos will not be charged with a timeout. 4th down.
How about blocking this thing? Come on.
Bauman gets ready to punt it away.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
Bauman gets the snap and punts it away.
Richardson
Takes it at the 29.
brought down at the 31.
Alvin Richardson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Flight came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their 31-yard line. Collins gets the handoff and heads left. Brought down hard at the 44. Loses 1 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brian Briggs got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Rathman cruises out to the left side and gains about 3 yards. Redmond calls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Warren Moon squeezes that ball through. Great placement.
The defender is practically breathing down his neck.
Yeah, you have to give credit to the receiver as well, Dan. It takes 2 guys to make a play like that. Good grab on that play. It didn't go for a whole lot of distance, but it kept the ball moving.
He's doing all right with the short throw, but there's nothing really to write home about.
Smith sacks him way back at the 50.
Collins makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's looking for room. Brought down hard at the 33.
Is this a great drive or what?
Perry has his number called on 1st down and picks up a couple.
John Perry played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they weren't able to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Simpson falls in the pass, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Mike Simpson has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
Boy, he zips through the passing lanes in those medium zones.
Yeah, the defense has to try and close him out of there, or he's just going to keep on coming.
Greer tackles him for a short loss.
Brick wall, guys! Brick wall! We're stopping.
Down! Set! Running the ball ain't gonna get you nowhere today!
Watson penetrates and makes the stop at the 8.
Tony Watson would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
When you come back,
Boone zips it to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Damon James. Okay, watch this here. He's in position, but couldn't quite haul in the short-range pass. Didn't work out that time.
Well, after 3 mental lapses, it may be time to stop throwing to him. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, Dan, my sentiments exactly.
Okay, come on now. After 4 drop throws, you shouldn't be allowed to play anymore. Go home.
Amen.
4th down, goal to go. Epstein with a 25-yarder, and it's good.
Kevin Epstein has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close only to have to bring in the kicker.
Ground to a halt at the 30. The Rhinos stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 30-yard line. Christensen grabs the fastball over the middle and picks up 4 on the play.
Sammy Baugh has got a lot of guts. He saw a chance, laid his cards on the table, and it came out in his favor.
Dan, that shows you that a lot of bullets can amount to as much or more than one big cannon shot.
Well, he's forcing the deep coverage up a little more in these short passes. He better stay on their toes. They might get trapped. Baugh throws a heater right sideline, and the reception's made at the 36. Chased down at the 45. That will bring up 1st down. Johnson catches the bullet out left and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Set! Cover your man, Pete! Cover your man! 15! Check! Go! 16!
Waters takes him down back at the 46.
Charlie Waters read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely.
Brewski has his number called on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Wayne Brewski got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers.
That will bring up 4th down.
Oh, here I come, kicker! Here I come! Here I come!
Bauman takes the snap and punts it away.
Eyes front! We're using quads! 90 slat and stop!
The Flight take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 1-yard line. Moon just rifles this one, and it falls incomplete.
Damon James easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
Well, you know, at some point it becomes the coach's fault for leaving him in there.
Yeah, after 5 drop balls, Dan, you think he would just stop being thrown in his direction.
Redmond grabs the rope right side and brought down at the 10. Moon rifles it out left side, and the reception's made at the 10.
Listen up! We got try 50 clear drag.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Single back. Single back.
Gordon catches the left sideline and tries to get free. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Second down, and the clock is now at 1:37. Simpson has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete.
Mike Simpson
Almost got this baby, but it just glances off his fingertips.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Boone fires this one over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Corey Mustard.
Had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Fourth down, and they're going for it. Williamson drops it, and they will turn it over. What a costly mistake. The Rhinos had their last drive stall at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 30-yard line. The Flying take their first timeout.
You're not going anywhere.
Brewski gets the Flying to take a timeout. That's their second.
There ain't no chance they're going to get this. Too many yards. D9.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. The Flying take a timeout. That's their final one.
Jeffrey Goodwin got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Another tackle, and it seems like we're always calling his name. What a hitting machine in the secondary.
He's definitely carrying his weight back there.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. It's good!
Lance Barber really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
That's his third field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by Colin.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense.
All right. Dragged down at the 29.
Kari Redmond
Received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Flight start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 55. Greer makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
This is the call. Straight open 50X.
Second down, empty backfield. Moon throws it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Dennis Greer came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 45. Redmond snags the missile, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Moon spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Mustard hauls it in right side, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Moon spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 18. No good. Incomplete. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Pass interference.
The Bucky Bear slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
That's their 8th penalty of the game, and they are making really some very serious mistakes out there.
And it's costing them, Dan. You have to control your penalties if you want to win a game.
5 on the play clock. Boom! Lets it go the distance here, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete. Second down. The clock is stopped at 7.
Tracks him down, gets the sack, and that will take them out of field goal range.
With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Moon connected with his man on this one. A 14-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Flight climbed back into the game, now down by 8. Midway through the third, the ball at their own 18. Bear is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. After getting an interception, the Rhinos ahead by 8. Barber is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. Hey, 3 points. They're now up by 11. The Flight answer right back. Epstein gets the call as they can't punch it into the end zone, but the short field goal is up and good. A 24-yard field goal. The Flight trailing 34-26. Moon connected with his man on this one. That set up a short 25-yard field goal. The Flight cut into the lead and are now down by 5. Late into the fourth quarter, the ball at their own 10. Norris ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. After a stop on fourth down, the Rhinos winning by 5. Barber would be summoned for the long field goal try, and his kick would be right through. The Flight still late in the half. Moon went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Rhinos edge out a win, 37-29. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports player of the game.
Number 85 left no doubt as to why he's one of the greats. Well, he was the best player on the winning team. It's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.